Hi, my name is Jonathan Saran, and I'm going to be talking about computer programming. It's possible that while you were browsing the internet one day, you accidentally pushed some buttons and opened up something that looks like this. This is a programming language called HTML, and in HTML, in these script tags, we can write something called JavaScript, which makes websites functional on the client side, which is the side that is our browser like Chrome. When I was kind of getting curious about computer programming, tried to find the quickest and easiest way to get started. And what I found was that you can actually open up a notepad and type anything. A common thing for your first program to write is hello world. So we'll just write that, and I'm going to save that into my coding folder, and I'm going to call it hello world. And this is something you can try as well. And then just make sure that the file type at the end put .html and save it. Now we'll navigate to that, looking at our files. And here we have hello world right there. Let's open this in Chrome, and we should see hello world right there, which I think is pretty cool. Now this isn't on the internet yet. You can see the file path is just to a local folder where we had saved it in coding. And this is actually similar to what you would see when you go to any other website. These are some websites that you can use to go and learn how to code. W3 Schools. That file path there leads to a server somewhere that is hosting the files that make up this site. Now we can use more than just an HTML file and write things that are more useful to us. Here's something I made a while back that helps you figure out how exactly old you are. I was born on the 7th of November 1990, and there it says that I'm 25 years old, 6 months, and 22 days old. Now if you're curious to know how that all works and how I was able to make this, on Chrome at least you can do Control, Shift, and then hit J, and it opens up these developer tools. You can go to Sources and see the HTML file there, and in it I have a script tag with all this HTML that might look a little complex right now, but we're going to go and talk about easier ways to make that all happen. So here I have, instead of using Notepad, a lot of programmers will use a different text editor that kind of makes everything look pretty. And this is one that I use on Windows called Notepad++. You can get one called Sublime for if you're on Mac, and both are pretty great. I'm running Windows, so I use Notepad++. Here's kind of a simple template for HTML. HTML just kind of helps you make it's hypertext markup language. That's HTML. If I were to take this hello world and put h1, which is a heading tag, and then close it like that, save it again, go into our files, and open it up, the HTML told the browser to make it a header. So that's why it's appearing a lot bigger now. In the same way, you can do other fun things like, let's see, a div. And there's a language called CSS, which kind of helps you style. So that's why we make our tag style. And I'm going to say that all the divs are going to have a background color of blue and a width of 300 pixels and a height of 300 pixels. Save that, go back to our Hello World, open it up in Chrome. Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. There's our div. So you can learn how to make things like that using this kind of template, putting JavaScript into the JavaScript tags. This will make an alert pop up, and using CSS in your style tags. And in the body you would actually put the markup that we did in the notepad. Hello World, and there's our Hello World right there in the markup. That alert was because of the JavaScript we had put. So it seems complicated, but if you like Legos or building anything, this is something that is definitely something you should get into. There's a lot of resources to learn. This is a good text-based tutorial site. There's Free Code Camp, which will walk you through a lot of this stuff, and Code Academy is another good one. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you can get as excited about it as I have, and learn a lot more.